This show is sponsored by MidasResources.com, your trusted source for precious metals since 1996. Call Midas today at 1-800-686-2237.
What is up, friends? Good morning and welcome to The Bright Side, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutritional supplementation. I am your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your vitality and to your well-being and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to The Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body and of your health. You are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That's why we're here every day on The Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 25 years of practicing pharmacy, I've seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and hypertension, obesity, skin diseases like psoriasis and acne, fibromyalgia, migraine headaches, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds. Recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called miraculous, but what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, standard operating procedure. Because the human biological system is a healing system, it's a regenerating system, it is designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis, and while it may seem like it's a miracle to some folks, this renewing system is just the way the body works. It's business as usual for the human body. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, if you want to get off your meds, if you want to get a loved one off their meds and on a good nutritional supplement program, we can help you. We welcome your calls here on The Bright Side at 866-582-9933, 866-582-9933. If you have a success story, if you want to share a success story, if you want to contribute to the conversation, 866-582-9933 is our number. If you want to learn more about the longevity products, the ones I take and the ones I recommend, get to my website, brightsideben.com. brightsideben.com. We've got a shopping cart up there with all the longevity products, including my personal favorite, the multivitamin mineral complex powder that you add to water and drink, the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. It's a great source of the B complex and vitamin C and all your fatty vitamins D, E, A, and K. If you're dealing with cardiovascular issues, it's a great source of cardiovascular nutrients, minerals, trace nutrients, amino acids, chondroitin, MSM, glucosamine. It's great for kids. It's great for folks who don't believe or understand how important a nutritional supplement program can be. It's great for them because they can check it out for themselves. No muss, no fuss, and less than $50 a month. The stuff tastes great too. Most people will notice results within days. The sicker you are, the faster you notice results. You can get it off my shopping cart at brightsideben.com. You could also call Phyllis and Andy or Nasima at 866-735-2470, 866-735-2470. They can tell you all about it. You can also click on the Join Now link on the upper left-hand corner of the page at brightsideben.com, and somebody will get back to you with information. All right, thanks so much for joining us once again on The Bright Side. We've been talking about the biochemical homocysteine that builds up in the body under conditions of nutritional deficiencies. This is all under the heading of nutritional alternatives to nasty, toxic, deadly pharmaceutical drugs, nutritional alternatives to doctor's office visits and cardiologists' knives and pharmaceutical substances and standing in line at the drugstore and insurance companies. These are all nutritional alternatives, non-toxic nutritional alternatives that can reverse the disease process, all degenerative processes, including and especially cardiovascular health disease. Cardiovascular health issues, I should say. So we've been talking about homocysteine. Homocysteine is this nasty toxic chemical that builds up in the body, specifically when there are deficiencies in the B complex. I shouldn't rip on homocysteine too much. Homocysteine does have a role to play. It's important for helping the body build things. But when the levels get too high under conditions of nutritional deficiencies, that's where you can run into some problems. Homocysteine can keep blood from flowing smoothly. It can cause defects in blood vessel walls, and both of these can result in clots and sticky blood. Clots and sticky blood will lead to all kinds of health issues as blood flow to the tissues starts to slow down, and it can result in a heart that has to work too hard. It can result in strokes. It can result in heart attacks. Doctors will treat this sticky blood condition with blood-thinning drugs, Coumadin, which is also known as rat poison, Plavix, Pradaxa. These drugs are worth billions and billions of dollars to drug companies. Almost every year, Plavix is one of the top 5 best-selling prescription drugs. So clearly, there are a lot of people with sticky blood issues who are at risk for heart attacks and strokes. And now, just in case your doctor's looking for an alternative deadly poison, AstraZeneca, one of the largest drug companies in the world, has entered into this deadly blood thinner marketplace with their version of a blood thinner drug called Brilinta. What we're really talking about here, folks, when we talk about sticky blood and when we talk about blood clots, what we're really talking about are problems with inflammation and the immune system. Whether that inflammation, whether that immune breakdown is from a homocysteine issue or digestive byproducts of bacteria in the gut, whatever you're talking about when you talk about disease in general, all disease, not just blood clots, not just heart disease, all disease, folks, what we're really dealing with is a tissue that is not growing as it should. Cells that make up tissue are not growing as they should. That is what all degenerative disease is about. It's as simple as that. Cells are not growing. They're not doing what they should be doing. They're not producing the stuff they should be producing. And there's only 2 reasons why this happens. Number 1, the cell is starving of nutrients. Number 2, it's suffocating in its own waste and toxicity. And that's it, folks. All degenerative disease is the result of cells not growing as they should and not producing the stuff they should be producing as they should be producing it. And there's only 2 reasons why that happens. It's the cell's either starving or it's suffocating, period. And I'm including water and breathing as nutrients, and I'm including exhalation, carbon dioxide that's exhaled as a toxin. So that's it. If you are suffering from arthritis, if you're dealing with heart disease, if you're dealing with cardiovascular issues, if you're dealing with any degenerative disease, any autoimmune disease, there's only 2 things that are going wrong. Your cell, the cell that's involved in the disease process, is starving of nutrients. And number 2, it's suffocating in its own waste and toxicity, and you can call it cancer, and you can call it heart disease, and you can call it Alzheimer's disease, you can call it MS, you can call it whatever the heck you want to call it, but at its core, it's happening because cells are starving and suffocating, and that is good news. That should be good news because it means that we can begin to address almost any degenerative condition. The doctor model, the medical model, does nothing but confuse and obfuscate and make people give up. The bright side philosophy is there's just 2 things you need to deal with, and that is the starvation condition of cells and the toxic waste that these cells are sitting in. That means we can begin to address any kind of degenerative condition, not because of magic, not because of miracles, but because it is in the nature of the body to heal and renew and turn over. Its nature is out with the old and in with the new. It's always turning over. Cells are always turning over. This is so important. The body is constantly removing bad cells and constantly trying to build good cells all the time, be they joint cells or skin cells or bone cells or liver cells or brain cells or heart cells, whatever it is, the body is constantly breaking down old cells, breaking down defective cells, destroying sick cells, and replacing them or attempting to replace them with new healthy cells constantly every second of every day of your life. And that means all we got to do is nutriate, respirate, move the body, and rest, and it's really pretty simple. And it's really pretty logical. And it's really pretty wise. And you don't need doctors, and you don't need drugs to apply its wisdom. The pharmacological medical model needs to be exposed for what it is, a wrong-headed and primitive reductionist, let's cut the body up into parts way of looking at biology that has presided over the most disastrous drop in health and wellness in the history of mankind. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. Our number is 866-582-9933. We're coming back with more good health information.
Hi, this is Sophie Winnick, longtime distributor and user of Longevity products. In the last few years, my family went through a crisis. Everything else in my life, including my business, had to be put on the back burner. Thankfully, life is getting back to normal now. But the one thing I never had to worry about was my business and my monthly commission. I've been a distributor for Longevity for over 17 years, since before it was Longevity. And I've got to say, the most amazing thing about this company is the people. While my family was in crisis, other distributors stepped in and helped my customers, simply because that's what Longevity people do, even for people they don't know. For me, it has never been about getting rich. It was about a product I could stand behind, a company I could count on, and a monthly commission check that has never, not once, been late in 17 years. Longevity is truly a business for everyone, even people who have too much to do. I'm Sophie Winnick. I'm just like you. I have a real life, real ups and downs, but I know I will always have Longevity.
Have you ever felt like the United States government knows way too much about your financial affairs? I continue to hear stories about property seizures, frozen bank accounts, confiscation of stocks and bonds. It makes me wonder if the U.S. citizen will ever again have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Unfortunately, with the Drug and Money Laundering Act, the IRS Revenue Ruling 6045 of 1984, and the Trading with the Enemy Act and Franklin D. Roosevelt's Executive Order of 1933, some precious metal holdings are subject to government intervention. For this reason, Midas Resources has prepared a report explaining the boundaries of trading precious metals privately. Whether if you have any intention of trading with Midas Resources or not, I have instructed my representatives to give this report out free. Call for your free copy at 1-800-686-2237. When investing, always proceed with caution. Again, call 1-800-686-2237. Exercise your legal right to trade metals privately. 1-800-686-2237.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows, pause and rewind live TV, even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
Moms of America, stand up and stop taking abuse from your kids.
I pledge never to let my kid disrespect me ever again.
I pledge to stop letting my daughter walk all over me.
I pledge to stop living in fear of my son's anger.
I pledge never to feel like a bad parent ever again. Because I'm not.
I pledge to stop letting my child's behavior control my home.
I pledge to be a mom with kids who listen. A total transformation mom.
I'm Janet Lehman, co-creator of the Total Transformation Program. We created the Total Transformation to help parents with difficult child behavior. Now I'm giving it away free. All you need to do is get the program and let us know how it works for you. We'll let you keep it for free.
Call 1-800-256-7795. That's 1-800-256-7795. Call now. Call 1-800-256-7795. That's 1-800-256-7795.
Independently leading the way for the nation. Compelling talk for every political persuasion. We are GCN.
Welcome back to The Bright Side. I'm your host, Pharmacist Ben. Thanks for joining us today. We are here every day, 8 to 9 Pacific, 10 to 11 Central Time.